Oh! Hello, it's a nice sunny day here in Hanoi, so I thought I would record my commute to my shared workspace this morning, just so you can see a little bit about my commute and a little bit what it's like on Vietnamese roads. Alright, let's get going. So this is close to where I live, near Westlake, and I live in Tây Hồ, so this is normally where I start off my journey to work. I've rented a desk that's on the other side of the old quarter, so I get to drive through town every day. Normally I just take the highway and it's about 20 minutes on the highway, but today I think I'll drive through the old quarter itself because that will be a bit more interesting. But here's a very pretty start to the journey. I don't normally come this way, but it's nice to go along the waterfront. You can see a bit more of the city over there. Doing a lot of building work here. So I thought I'd do this today because it's a nice hot sunny day here in Hanoi, so things look a bit nicer on camera. And it's about lunchtime. I'm late to go to my hot desk today because I had a Vietnamese lesson this morning, and so I'm just heading there now. It's about midday. The traffic is always bad in Hanoi, but it's worse at rush hour. But I don't know about lunchtime. Still might be quite a lot of traffic at lunchtime. So I'm taking the road back up into Tây Hồ here, and then I'm going to join the highway for a short stretch to take me to the old quarter. So this is quite a busy road, quite a narrow road, only one lane, and you get pedestrians, motorbikes, bicycles, cars, all in the same lane. So everyone's overtaking each other all the time, moving on to the other side of the road, just generally dodging each other. Let's see if we can overtake this 4x4 in a second. Now coming up and join the highway. As a rule on the motorway, all the motorbikes go on the right-hand lane and the cars on the left-hand lane. But this isn't mutually exclusive, and sometimes when you're a motorbike and you want to overtake, you go in the left-hand lane, and like you can see here, if you're a car and you want to overtake, you normally undertake and you go in the right-hand lane with the motorbikes. So anything goes, basically. But generally, if you're a motorbike, you'll be good to be on the right-hand side, and you can go as slow as you like. So the slower you are, the more right-hand you go. Undertake this person here. The more on the right you go, and the faster you are, the more on the left. So you can be on a bicycle going 4 miles an hour, or you get a lot of electric scooters going not much faster than that, and you can just toot along the highway at your own pace. I mean, generally the traffic is quite slow here all the time in Hanoi. So I'm on the highway right now, and people will generally move along at about 35-40 kilometers an hour. Sometimes if you've got a clear stretch of road, you'll go up to 50, so it's not really fast at all. And in that way, everyone stays relatively safe because any collisions are quite low speed collisions. So it's just a little bump and then you fall off. Signal to go up on the overpass here. Up on the overpass, get a view of the road below. I'm gonna have to remember to turn off the highway today because I'm gonna take a different route to what I normally take, so it's a little bit more interesting. and so I'll probably get lost a little bit, but I know roughly how to traverse the old quarter and get to my workspace without needing to look at my map, so we'll see how we go with that. This is a weird change where we just cross into this other lane. I think I'm going to turn right here actually. Turn right here and go into the old quarter. So you can turn right on a red. That's one thing, and that was a bigger junction, so it had a green filter light for people who want to turn right, so that's always useful. So when you're on a motorbike, you've always got to be driving defensively and preempting everyone. Everyone pulls out at a moment's notice, like that. People crossing the road. Got a red here, this junction. Which doesn't always mean stop. People crossing right and left. We've got a green. Still got to watch out and wait for the junction to clear, even though you've got a green. People just want to cross before and after they've got a red light. Oh, we got some tuk-tuks here, some cycle tuk-tuks. All the tourists having a little ride. This is great. Excellent. They're just going to keep crossing even though they've got a red. This guy's on his mobile phone. Quite a common thing to do here is ride. I mean, I wouldn't be able to ride one-handed for this long, but this guy is quite happy to go on his phone and ride along. Chat to people. Some people are using like apps, messages. Oh my goodness. It's quite a common thing to do. Especially the Grab drivers. They're trying to get their next ride. They need to use their phones driving along. It's crazy. Looks like we can filter left. I'm going to go left here. I kind of want to go left. I'm going to wait for the red light. I'm going to start crossing before the oncoming traffic comes and catches up with me. You just smoothly filter in. That's how you do that. This is a pretty avenue. I love avenues like this in Hanoi. Tree-lined avenues, wide. And it's one way as well, so you're not going to get any oncoming cars. It's great. Everyone just drives everywhere in any lane they want. It's awesome. So here you can see we've got like a cycle tuk-tuk up ahead, and it means we've got all the motorcycles filter left, and there's cars like coming right because they want to get a bit faster and overtake people. This is starting to show a little bit about the chaos and how the chaos works in Hanoi. Let this guy cross. Now we're getting into the old quarter, and we're starting to see a lot of shops. A lot of different streets are full of shops selling different things. And so generally you just go to one street that's got the thing you want, and then you shop up and down for the best deal. It's a great system, and it's makes for a really kind of pretty old kind of market style shopping experience. Whoa, that guy just wanted to go. And around here as well, we're going to start seeing a few more tourists staying in the old quarter. It's a pretty part of town. It's quite expensive, but very touristy as well. Nice to walk. You can walk around in the old quarter to get some pho, get some ice cream, get a coffee. You can spend all day here. In the old quarter as well, you start to get these crossroads where none of the lights are working, and you just kind of got to look before you cross, and then just go for it. Slow down, of course. In a minute, I'm hoping I'm going to pop out at Hoàn Kiếm. I think I need to turn right for that though. Let's try that. Oh no, it might be straight ahead. Let these guys cross. You see, everyone drives slow around here. I mean, some people drive fast, and those people are a little bit annoying, but everyone's pretty slow when it comes to the narrow roads in the old quarter. See if I can filter right here. Just get in front of the cars. This lady's sitting sideways on a grab and holding a book up to shade herself from the sun. So you can see, even though we've got a green, people are still coming across the centre here. Ah, yes, this is where I wanted to get to. Come out on the lake. This is a pretty famous part of the city, the centre of Hanoi, Hoàn Kiếm Lake. Hoàn Kiếm. They got a wide pavement all the way around it, so you can just walk around and have a pleasant walk. Probably one of the few places you can do that in the city. And there's the, I don't know if you'll be able to see that on the GoPro, but there's the structure in the middle of the lake, like an old temple. Very historic. Can't remember the historic significance right now, but oh, and the traffic is good. It is so nice to just ride along around the lake. Oh, gonna get ahead of this red. This is gonna be sketchy. Watch this. Oh. Actually, I'm gonna turn left. I was just nipping in there in front of the traffic. I had an amber, so it was definitely allowed. I don't feel bad about that. I will stop at this red light though. I'm not suicidal. Alright, 2 seconds. When it gets less than 2 seconds, you're basically allowed to start rolling forward as a motorbike. It's the done thing. It lets you get ahead of the other cars and all the other traffic. So this is the French Quarter, off the side of the old quarter. And it's got a lot of avenues, like the old quarter, and there's bigger, posher shops. Go around this bus. The bus just deciding to pull out. Yeah, there's some fancy brands around here like Prada and things like that. So, and in fact, I think this street here on the left is where Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un had their meeting recently. That summit, that peace summit, that didn't amount to anything. Yeah, that's the fancy hotel where they had the meeting. All right, I'm pretty sure this is the Opera House. Yep, something like that. It's quite important. Now I'm going to take this road out back to the highway and finish my journey down to my office, my desk. Let's filter into this traffic here. Woo! So these little electric scooters that these two women are riding are what the school kids ride. So young kids, young teenagers ride the electric scooters like that, and they will normally, you can spot them because they're wearing their school uniform, and they love riding in pairs, and they'll just like ride in pairs everywhere along the roads. It's so sweet to see. I overtake this bus. Oh, there's two buses, double bus. And an ambulance. Oh! Is it red? Oh, that guy is sketchy. I'm gonna get ahead of that guy. He just totally jumped that red light and got annoyed at that other dude. Oh man. My office building is the yellow building. So I'm just gonna take a right here and pull off the highway. Which technically you're not allowed to do, but if you're a motorbike, you can just pretend you're pulling into this petrol station here, and people don't seem to mind. You've just got to watch out for traffic coming on the right. There we go. And then check both ways when pulling out. Normally people just pull out slowly without any regard, like this. And people just get out of your way. Anyway, this is basically where I am getting off. This is my office. Pull in here. Oh, busy today. Everyone's leaving for lunch. Like I said, it's lunchtime here. I'm well late. That means I'll get a spot in the car park though, so that's good. Okay, that's it. It took me, I took the long way, so it took a little bit longer, but that took about 23 minutes. There's my office behind me. You can see my co-working spot is on the 8th floor. It's got a sign there. And this is the car park at Creative City. And that's how I get to work, on a motorbike, on a moped, on a rental moped. So I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, maybe if this works well, I'll make some more. All right, bye. Thank you, bye.